Okay, here we begin. In the 5th reign, in the year something something, doesn't really tell us a year, but the year something something of our Lord and Mistress, the mother of the cult. It is a new age, and we must make a decision. What will the moral compass of our 5th head of council be? At this point, there is a father. So we are playing the son. Previously we played the father, the grandfather, the great-grandfather, and our first character, the great-great-grandfather. We're a few generations out at this point. It's probably been at least 100 years, I can only imagine. So I don't think we've ever had a really short reign so far. So there's some distance between here and where we started. So we're really sitting moderate, but our permanent adjustments to the realm are definitely leaning towards crave versus loyalty. Again, I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong. I'm pretty sure it's loyalty. Good guy points loyalty. Don't whatever. So what are we going to be effectively is the question. I don't know if this is a cost to take that route, or if it's just a symbol for what the potential being one is, because Rebel's how he started. Excuse me. I need water. Too much gray ash bread. Ugh. Opulent. So we could choose to be greedy, which is 2 gold for every resource in the lower half of the track. I could use some money, and 2 additional bad guy points if all the resources are in the lower half of the track. And I think I get a point depending upon where each of these guys land. If all the resources are in the bottom part. I had some trouble getting that done last time, but I know... So this is our layout, and we would only really need to lower knowledge. 2 for every resource in the lower, and 2 additional for every resource. So, like, let's just get them down there and be rich, you know? I think this is the age of greed. The time has come. Weren't we in a war? Am I wrong? I forgot about that. Is that still happening? I don't remember if I advanced that storyline. I think we've avoided the war. It's definitely still happening, but damn. Oh, we finally got some payoffs. We got some serious cashola. I think this is the age of alliances. We will be making alliances with some of our money. I need that. If it's going to increase my power, which I think it is, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. We could build a prison and start over here. I think these... I don't know how exactly this works, but it looks as though it's unlocking new branches, which is interesting. Very cool. So, let's build a prison. Build a prison's not a bad idea. It is the age of money, 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 give me my money. Can I do more than one? No, I could only ever afford one. Build the prison by my decree! For my father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and great-great-grandfather would be proud. Yeah, so table summarizes the types of preparation. So 1, 2, time to complete. Rewards is the final dilemma. Coins, crave, and prestige. Status is unknown, completed, unlocked. Okay. This preparation completes at the end of the reign and unlocks under another preparation. Okay. Cool. So these will unlock for me as I get here, and then once this thing is done, which I don't even know what this is. In progress? What do I even have in progress? Just these 2? What is that one? Oh, it's this. It's the Research Castle Security. Okay, cool. What is my... Yeah, what are my done ones? I've forged the red iron. I remember that. Building a treasury, which is great. This is perfect. It led right down to the greedy son. Plan castle renovation. Okay, let us continue. Alrighty. Wait a minute. I killed her! Don't I get things? I thought it would checkmark. I killed her. Kill Hasadora. I don't know if that will checkmark properly or not at some point. It should. She's dead. Maybe it'll be like at the end, is my guess. But I also have to pardon the poacher who violated our hunting reserve. I'm going to have to wait for that one to roll by. And cursing the royal family will be interesting. I think, if I remember correctly, the Duloc are like the most aggressive, like just not nice. Yeah. Before becoming the kingdom, part of the kingdom of Ankis, the previous kingdom of Duloc promptly rejected the many alliance proposals. Always tried to accuse. Yeah, we always just hated the crown. Okay, cool. Well, let us resume. And return. Now, we need knowledge to decrease in the realm. It is just our forefathers have, unfortunately, prior to us being here, just gave too much information to the realm. And we need to limit the hell out of it. People don't need knowledge. They only need to do what I say. A true tyrant dictator. No, I'm leader of the council. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's just kind of look around. This is expensive. Eyes to the sky and kiss. Thanks to the far scope rule. This is very expensive. I kind of want to save my money for a potential alliance, which, by the way, looks like it could probably just happen right here. I could make 2 alliances at some point. I think I'm going to form an alliance. They don't really like each other very much. I had an alliance previously there. Let's do an alliance with Coden here. And I'm pretty sure that will give me additional powers, how that's going to work. Yes, boom, you do get power. Okay, cool. I will take that because I want the power. And then we're going to make money. Because I made an alliance, they like me less. We could make an alliance with our greatest enemy. I mean, our nemesis. That's always fun. Okay. Knowledge must be suppressed. 2 gold. I don't have a lot of gold. Let's save the gold for potentially changing our view. Depending. Let's just hold on to it. Let's look for something that's not going to cost us anything, but is going to potentially lower knowledge. All the knowledge... Okay, the Golden Temple. What? It's greed, man. We're in the age of greed. So let's figure out what happened over here. A secret chamber was found while cutting open the temple. It contains hundreds of golden leaves, minutely inscribed in an ancient language. As the chamber now stands open, Scholar Litmus requests permission to move them to Libra for preservation and research, but our caravans are busy with bringing gold back. Do we order the scholars to move the inscribed golden leaves to Libra? Let me read this one more time, because I don't know if I was really reading it. Yep, a secret chamber was found, coming up with a temple, contains hundreds of golden leaves, minutely inscribed in an ancient language. As the chamber now stands open, Scholar Litmus requests permission to move them to Libra for preservation and research, but our caravans are busy with bringing gold back. Okay. So do we order the scholars to move the inscripted golden leaves to us? Well, the problem is that one goes up and one goes down. So if I do this, I am potentially going to need more ways to lower money. Now, I don't... Luckily, my allied group is not in the council on this one, so I don't really have to worry too much about the decision making. And saying nay will put my nemesis in position of being an ally, which I'm not against. Oh, I have too little money to sway as well, which is rough. They remember that forever? That I swayed them many reigns ago and it's still 8? Jeez. Wow, they remember. Alright, we're going to go nay. We're going to take the hit. But we're gonna find a way to reduce the prosperity. We delay moving the scrolls, giving priority to gold. Not much later, most of the golden scrolls are rendered unreadable by mysterious vandals. The symbol of a black sun is found marked on the walls of the chamber. Fortunately, Litmus managed to translate a few excerpts before the accident. You know, I will tell you, throughout this playthrough, there have been so many decisions I have made just because I was trying to get this track to move in a direction I wanted to, and I wasn't really thinking about the ramifications of my decisions. And I personally wish I would have said yes so that I could find out what those leaves are about. And I'm only kind of realizing now that I'm like, oh, I actually chose to fuck up those leaves. Damn. The prospect of money got in the way of my my decency. Okay. I mean, Age of Greed, what are you going to do? If the symbol of black sun is found marked on the walls of the chamber, fortunately, Litmus managed to translate a few excerpts before the accident. It seems the scrolls narrated the rise and fall of the ancient Sun Empire. Now, is that the same one that affected the Ankali who we're at war with? Because they had like a sun deity leader, and they killed them, and they abhor religion, so interesting. The rise of the Sun Empire, Fragment 1. The most powerful among them was the reign of the Chalice. Once it peacefully joined our empire, it became our door to the west. This is a cool illustration. To maintain the peace, a marriage was arranged between the daughter of the Chalice King and the first son of the greatest family in the Sun Empire. Fragment 2. After some centuries, the entire continent was ours. A council of the 9 most influential families was formed to rule over the empire. One of them, Rhea of the Chalice province, claimed to have found a way to make them immortal, but the prince would have to pay the price they would have to pay was their own children. Okay. Pause. Rhea of the Chalice. Is that the name of one of the daughters of the mother? Found a way to make them immortal? The price they would have to pay was their own children? How fucked up is the religion that we're following? Like, how far is this gonna go? Because it's not good. Rhea of the Chalice province. We're gonna go into our histories really quick. Whoa, did we get a conclusion? 1 second, we gotta see if we got a conclusion. I don't know if that was a conclusion or not, but we gotta go into our histories really quick. Just really quick. Dogma, heresies, the 8 saint daughters. Is Rhea one of them? So pray the seek hounds to Orso. Okay. Those who seek courage, pray to Tilde. Orso, Agna, that's 3. Lyria, that's 4. Air is 5. Rayla. Is that the same spelling? Those who need their business to thrive will ask Rayla to intercede for them, and they will be granted wealth as long as they are generous with it. So there's a Rayla there. Raela. Story. Which one did I... Oh, I can't see it? It's not in record? Oh. Was it not a major enough story thing? Damn it, I'm gonna go back in the recording and I'll freak out if that was the case. But I don't know if those were the same. Oh noes. Big oh no. Okay. Let's focus back on making money. Eyes to the Sky could be good, because if I have to lift morale for whatever reason, I potentially will not lift it out of the negative zone. Let us do Eyes to the Sky with the hope of lowering prosperity. The famous cartographer, Signar, is seeking funds for a costly expedition to find the Salon, I'm going to say Salon and not Salon, Salon Union, a mythical civilization of half-gods who left marvelous ruins all over Liwick. He claims they might still live on a remote island in the Sayar Ocean, and he's sure we can find it thanks to the Farscope. The royal treasurer thinks our money would be better spent elsewhere. Do we fund Signar's exploration to find the Salon Union? So I definitely want to lower. So in this scenario, I am going to say I don't have the money to pay for that yet, but hopefully we can end with that. I have noticed that no matter what, my decisions are costing me power, which is interesting. So it's almost like because in the past one didn't. Like if people agreed, I didn't have to pay. I wonder if that's just because the council's been split lately. And then maybe once we get a 5th council member, the majority, I won't have to pay for the majority. And maybe just because it's 2 and 2, I have to pay for both. I think that's the case. So never mind. It's not a mechanic. Anyway, after long and expensive preparations, a huge fleet prepares to depart from Solad to probe beyond the western horizon under the direction of Signar. The agile vessels will soon swiftly ride the waves, but the ocean is mysterious, home to dangers and opportunities alike. The vast Sayar Ocean holds many secrets and treasures, yet it is still mostly uncharted. The people of Salad, who have often lost themselves gazing into the blue vastness, gather in the city of Rouen to cheer on the fleet as it leaves the famous harbor, itself fabled to have been built on the top of the ruins of an ancient settlement of the mythical Salon. As the swift, high-draft ships peacefully lurch into the deep waters of Explorers Bay, a huge crowd gathers upon the White Cliffs, from Rowan to the lighthouse at Sunset Cape, to salute the intrepid seafarers until the ships fade from view to the west, vanishing into the unknown immensity. We've just sent them away! Boy, do I want some not chaos points, but you know, I chose greed, so I think I know the decision I'm making. Everything is in darkness and shambles. I love it. Well, we're going to make some money, so cool beans. This would just lower. This would be perfect. This would just potentially lower that and get me what I think would be almost my max? I don't know why it's only projecting 2 here, since my alignment should, in theory... Where is my alignment, by the way? Does it not remind me of what that is? Can I look here? There's no way, but right now it's saying I would only get 2 crave? Which is interesting, since I have everything in the lower part. I would think I would get more crave? Oh yeah, it's showing me all the gold that I'm getting. Gold. Oh yeah, and then I would only just have the extra 2 crave. Okay, well, we need to lower some things. Some things need to go down. Having this flipped to black will probably not do anything. Can I see my alignment here? No, I cannot. Alright. It would be cool if it had a setting. That's something I'll keep in my notes, is if it had a setting to be able to view that. In fact, you know, I will be so good because I'm enjoying this game, as to make a list. If I can get my notepad to appear. Notepad! Of things I think this game needs. One is going to be, you know what, I could do this off stream, but I'm just gonna write this one so I don't forget it because I'm pretty sure I know my other ones. Be able to see my own alignment, and then just so I don't forget, be able to save. Yeah, because this is an autosave game, but it hasn't actually been saving correctly, and I usually have to take one or two more steps to get back to where we were. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Let us continue. I did get a new quest, which is the Sayar Ocean. Interesting. Oh, that's to see what happens to our brave explorers who sailed away. I'm interested in that, but you know what else I am also interested in? What the hell happened with the fucking war? Is it over? Did it end? I don't have any quests related to the war. I think that it did. 1 second. Story. Which one was that? This one? King's Dilemma, Value of Might, Iron Pierces the Sky, Know Thy Enemy, An Honorable Alliance, An Endless War. That's just where it ended. So we're just always at war with them. Fun. I guess we don't even have any dilemmas to deal with. It's just, the war is happening. Cool. Alright, well, I can continue to lower things. In an attempt to, like, yeah, let's just continue to lower things, get them away from the edge. I do feel like knowledge is a little close, a little too close for my comfort. I would love to just lower that, along with prosperity. I would love to, prosperity and knowledge together, lowering would be incredible. Oh, boom, right there, but 5 gold. Ooh, ooh. An honorable alliance. Yeah, I already made an honorable alliance, so yeah, I can't actually do that, so I'm gonna have to, like, parse it together, which I don't know how well that's going to go, personally. And there aren't many prosperity, there's almost none, actually. Save for that one. That's the only prosperity. Okay, cool. Well, I think then I am just going... I could just spend 2 gold to lower intelligence, because I think... Where is that? There was one... This one. Eerie Rumors. I just know I won't be able to get both of them down. Let's just give it a shot. Spend some money. Get it done. After sneaking into the monastery of Lorien, a merchant known as Vrigi Greyhand has been selling secret tomes he stole from his library. If we show him mercy, he promises to help us track down the books he sold. Do we execute Greyhand, the book thief? This so just up, or I lower and heighten knowledge. There aren't a lot of other knowledge options on my board, but I can lower this. So I'm not going to chance this one going up. So this is a bit of a step backwards, but we're good. Vrigi Greyhand is hanged for thievery. Well, okay, we're not good, but this feels bad. I mean, whatever. This public display of strength deters thieves from crime and restores confidence in the power of the king. So it's a good thing. A little merciless, but sure. Let's, that's fine. Did we get anything for that other than just... Okay, yeah, we're just sort of advancing it along. We could do the Hedgehog Woods, which has been sitting around for a while. Patrolling night captured a malnourished poacher. I will say we won't be able to complete every arc, so I'm trying to think what arc do we want to also see the end of. I like this one. The eerie rumors I'm kind of invested in. I would like to know what was going on. Also because I think we've technically switched kings and how the narrative is going to deal with that, or if it's just going to be like, yeah, you know, that king died and a new royalty. So, well, no, because they put in place that the prince was also sending letters. So could also say that it was that they could advance it that way. That would be clever. I'm very interested to see that one advance. What is this one in the end? This one here. Oh, this is the Dark Harvest and the Asher's quest. That one's kind of depressing. I kind of want to see what the scandalous, murderous, crazy mother of the cult is up to. I want to know what's going on with that. So I believe we can advance that here. Secret Correspondence Castle Court. I like the idea of advancing that, but like it makes me just a little bit nervous. Just because of what has the potential of being lowered. Like this one I want to do, but it would advance the Ashers, which is the more depressing storyline. Only like yeah, so if I go and do this one, there's a chance I'm forced to just bumping this one up, you know? And this is like my safest lower stat. So like if I did this one, there's a good chance I can get it to where the flag goes up, but this goes down, and I get everything back into the bottom rack. Oh, it's kind of a hard... I could do this one too. Technically I could do the Hedgehog Woods and get the same result. That's a neutral ground. Let's do the Hedgehog Woods. Let's do that first. See where this lands. A patrolling knight captured a malnourished poacher roaming the hunting reserve of the Marquis of Duloc, my home. I had to kill that deer. My family's been cursed by the witch. We're starving, he says. His plight is touching, and he may have been truly driven by hunger and desperation, but lax punishments may incentivize thievery. Oh no. Do we pardon the poacher who violated our hunting reserve? Oh! This is the poacher! We have to let him go. Do we pardon them? Yes. Oh, they say nay. We have to. We have to pardon him. Because that was part of our thing. Yes, we pardon him. Moved by his frail body, hollowed from hunger, we pardon the poacher's transgression. Poor peasants are cheering our display of mercy. The fight against crime, however, will take a step back. Our display of tolerance towards venial crimes lead to an increase in the poacher's damaging trade. Wonderful! Yippee skippy! Okay, we did a thing we needed to do, which is important. We pardoned the poacher who violated our hunting reserve, and we killed Isidora. We just have to curse the royal family. I don't know how we get to that part. I don't know. I wonder if it's like the magic thing, the magic-y bit. With the witch lady? I'm not sure. But we seriously need to lower some shit in the realm. Things need to go down. Asher's is a possibility, but the castle court is also a good possibility. I could attempt to bring this one down. Hopefully I don't get fucked by the council. Secret correspondence. The king enters the council room, his face pale and tired as if he's not slept for a while. I have come to a grave decision, he says. I have a dear friend that I trust completely. She knows a ritual that can make me immortal. But to perfect it, she needs some time. 8 young girls and a quiet place to study and practice. It's totally a Bloody Mary situation. I want your support. It sounds crazy, but he is the king. Do we comply with the king's will and entrust 8 girls to him? I want to say no, but I is what brings it down. This is one of those moments where Ed does not agree at all with this decision, but is playing a video game. So we are clicking on I. Oh boy. The king receives a supporting edict from the council. 8 girls are selected from a local orphanage, and the king himself instructs the royal guards to escort them to a secret location in the Nori forest at dusk. So they're sacrificing the girls. 100%. We know that because of the golden leaf that we read. Just this session, this reign. He is sacrificing those girls to attempt to become immortal, and that is fucked up. As they leave, the night is filled with the desperate cries of the poor girls. There can be none other than Sister Celestia behind this strange request. Oh god, the morale is lowered. Rumors of the disappearance of the 8 young girls spread, leading some to suspect that the council was behind the vile deed. Ooh, I deserve it. If I die, I deserve it. Guards bring 8 girls to an isolated cottage in the Nori forest where Celestia awaits them. With the assistance of the Sisters of the Unending, who serve their mistress with fervent devotion, she'll conduct tests on the girls to find the secret of immortality. We order our guards to keep an eye on the cottage and send us reports. As months go by, locals who enter the woods hear terrifying sounds and screams, and fear starts to spread. Ugh, it feels bad. When we are notified that Celestia acquired surgical instruments used to cut open the dead, many suspect a grim fate for the girls. God, this is not cool. Traces of dry blood are occasionally found in the woods, and while it likely is just a product of irregular wildlife activity, speculations abound. Well, this is some horror movie shit. Oh boy. We're going the bad path, and it hurts to do. These stories I would consider them intense. But let us continue, as they are only stories. We need to lower the castle. We need influence to go down. This is the chance. But this would probably be me curtailing the expedition here a little bit. A little bit. Okay, well, there's this. We can deal with the Ashers. Which is... whatever it is, I'm going to feel bad. I either make the poor suffer here, because it's literally... This is influence. Represents the strength of our army, our reputation in the eyes of other countries, and how effectively we enforce the law, and the respect the people of Ankist have for your leadership. So we need to lower that. That doesn't, ever seem like... lowering any of these things sounds horrible. Just because it happened this session, I guess let's fucking sink these guys if we can. Jeez Louise. The Endearing, a ship from Signar's fleet, turned to piracy during the expedition and is now preying upon our trade routes. The crew quickly gained a reputation for cruelty and bloodlust. Their captain is now infamous as Arsena the Relentless. The High Commander says piracy should not be tolerated, but it's only a single pirate ship. Do we send the Navy to hunt down the mutineers and their captain? So I am forced out of it. Because it wasn't an equal thing. Damn. So hopefully the other one will bring her back down. We send a military vessel to hunt for the Endearing. After a gruesome battle, our sailors board the ship and slaughter the pirates from first to last. Many rejoice at the end of Arsena's reign of terror. And we got a positive influence. Ever since we defeated Arsena, the Relentless, and her bloodthirsty pirate crew with firm resolve, everybody knows that we control the sea with an iron grip. So we have some more authority than we did before. Oof, I went way up. Oh, we gotta bring that shit down, man. It's gotta come down. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with the ash. Yep. Alright, let's do this. Our spies have discovered that the gray wheat disease was caused by an experimental fertilizer invented by the disreputable Mohirian scholar. I always get this wrong. Euclides. Yes, Euclides. Got it. The kingdom of Muhir knew, but decided to hide the truth from us. This gives us no other choice but to go to war. With Muhir? Do we send an assassin after the inventor of the gray grain in Muhir? I wasn't reading this properly. Our spies have discovered that the gray wheat disease was caused by an experimental fertilizer invented by... Oh. Okay. There's a gray wheat disease. I need it to go down. Do we send an assassin? We do not. We conclude that Euclides' death will not unravel the present situation. With a war to prepare for, our energies will be better spent elsewhere. Man, we just keep going to war. We decide to ignore the report. War with Muhir. You know, it's just great. You know, second war. The Muhirians unleashed the Ashbred Plague upon us by utter incompetence, if not with fraudulent intent. Even worse, they tried to hide the truth from us. We have no other choice but to declare war. We'll have to prepare for battle. Alright, I guess we're sending them to the Oblivion. I need another chance to lower that sucker. Ugh, it went up so far. How to lower? I mean, progressing the Ashers ever forward. What did I get? Did I get some extra stuff? The war with Muhir, great. What did Libra get? Okay. I don't have anything that just lowers this influence, so I need this to work. All right, let's go. Last night, a group of Ashers camping in an alley in Vandis assaulted some intolerant, superstitious people who were trying to force them out of their makeshift pallets. People are frightened by the rising tension and have suggested that we forbid people from circulating at night to prevent further outbursts of violence. Do we institute a curfew in Vandis? Okay. It's even Stevens, and I could just make them both go down. God, I can only pray it does enough. If the Ashers were not harassed while sleeping in the first place, they would not have reacted the way they did. Such a small incident cannot justify dramatic measures such as curfew. People are still afraid of the Ashers due to the outburst of violence, though. Some of the intolerants are even debating ways to take the matter into their own hands. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Some fanatics, the self-proclaimed defenders, believe the council is siding with the allegedly malignant Ashers in Tyrell and have decided to take matters into their own hands. These dangerous vigilantes patrol the streets of Vandis with the declared intent on securing the city from Asher violence. Many Ashlers are rudely beaten up or worse. Ashers don't abstain from equally heinous acts of violence either. It is difficult to ascertain whether this is the cause of the defenders' actions or a reaction to them. While the debate rages, flocks of crows circle over the woods of Tyrell, feasting on the corpses of those hanged by the defenders. God, that is rough shit. Alright. Well, really hoping that sucker goes down. Goodbye, King. Oh, it didn't go down enough. Damn. Close. But that's okay. Alright. Continue. And the king is dead. That is the greedy age. Oh, I wanted more money. I'm getting 8, which is pretty dang good. I could make another alliance here pretty soon. Potentially, which would be rad. But yeah. That is that one. This one was particularly dark. A lot of death. And yeah, I feel like I need to maybe take a turn to the good side here coming up. I feel like I should finally have a good son appear, kind of counterbalance some of this rough stuff. So let's pick a positive one for the next reign. But that's where this one is going to conclude. I will see you for the next one. Take care. Bye!